Hi, my name is Christian Key, and welcome back to Celebrating Every Day of 2020 with me. Today, September 14th, 2020, is National Live Creatively Day. And if you know me, you know that I'm creative. I have my guitar right here as soon as I open the door to remind me that I need to take steps every single day to learn this new language of music. But my true passion, and I feel purpose in life, is to create art. I've made this space my inspirational oasis. These are my beacons of creativity shining in my face, reminding me like, hey, you got to put some beauty out in the world today because y'all need it. This is my beautiful bookcase, bookshelf that I have on top of my record player. These fuel my inspiration with music that just lifts my spirits, because I don't know about y'all, but when a certain song comes on, like sometimes you can't help but get going. These remind me that simple ideas can change people's lives. This is one of the biggest canvas pieces that I've done, and I did it with all of my students at summer camp. And the phrase was just as much for them as it was for me. This is my creation station, where I pull it over and sit in my favorite spot next to my glowing globe that shows that one bright light can change the entire world. Hanging right above my head are my fairy wings that I wore on my birthday, where I've never felt more beautiful or inspiring in my entire life. And they remind me to always look forward to the future and the bright things that are coming. I have one of the biggest projects I've ever undertaken, and it's remodeling this old dollhouse and turning it into my personal meow wolf. This is where I get ready in the morning. I look in the mirror and I feel like the fairy that I am. And I'm surrounded by all my favorite magical things. And then after a long day of creating, I slide into my magical meadow with my magical meadow above me, which is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. And because I'm afraid of the dark, having my blacklight reactive paintings all around me as I sleep. One of my favorite quotes from Van Gogh is that all children are born artists. The tricky part is remaining one as you grow up. I've never had a problem with that. Albert Einstein also said that creativity is just intelligence having fun. And ooh, girl, I like to have fun. And lastly, I will end with a quote from Freddie Mercury saying that I would like to live in the Victorian style, surrounded by exquisite clutter. I think that life is too short to not let your creativity shine through. When I moved back home, I wanted to live as colorful and bold as I possibly could. I have been celebrating every single day and loving every minute of it. And in true, bold, theatrical fashion, I'm going to celebrate my favorite holiday, Halloween, this year all month long with my Spooktacular Serenades. So please stay on the lookout, and I hope that you choose to celebrate with all my ghouls and goblins that'll be joining us. So, how do you live creatively? How will you inspire someone to use their creativity? And lastly, what do you have to celebrate today? Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful life living creatively.